Do you know how many sectors are there in the stock market, and why do investors categorize stocks into sectors? What is the secret behind? In this video, I'll tell you about stock market sectors and how to use this information in your investments. Hey there, this is Stockspert. I make videos about personal finance and investments, trying to educate myself and share with you at the same time. Profit. Let's explore the investing world together and get more returns. If you want to check out my other educational videos and best stocks to buy, check out the card section and the description of the video. And just quickly like the video and subscribe to my channel, and let's go! And first thing is first, what is a stock market sector? A stock market sector is a group of stocks that have a lot in common with each other, usually because they are in similar industries. There are 11 different stock market sectors. This is according to the most commonly used classification system, which is Global Industry Classification System, GICS. We categorize stocks into sectors to make it easy to compare companies that have similar business models. When investing, you can choose from stocks within the sectors that interest you. Sectors also make it easier to compare which stocks are making the most money. This helps you make decisions about what your next investments will be. At a glance, the 11 market sectors under the GICS looks as follows. Further in the video, I'll stop by each of them. So here's the list. Energy sector, materials sector, industrial sector, utilities sector, healthcare, financials, consumer discretionary, consumer staples, information technology, communication services, and the real estate sector. Now let's review each sector deeper and highlight the best and largest companies in these sectors. And the first one in the list is energy sector. The energy sector covers companies that do business in the oil and natural gas industry. It includes oil and gas exploration and production companies, as well as producers of other consumable fuels like coal and ethanol. The energy sector also includes the related businesses that provide equipment, materials, and services to oil and gas producers. Oddly enough though, it doesn't include many renewable energy companies, which instead are considered as utilities. The largest US stocks in the energy sector is ExxonMobil and Chevron. And there are a lot of exchange-traded funds that cover stock market sectors, and we can highlight in the energy sector it's Spider's XLE and by Vanguard VDE. And next sector in the list is materials sector. The materials sector include companies that provide various goods for use in manufacturing and other applications. You'll find here makers of chemicals, construction materials, containers, and packaging within the materials sector. Also, this sector includes mining stocks and companies specializing in making paper and forest products. Well-known material stocks include companies like paint maker Sherwin-Williams and chemicals manufacturer DuPont. And here are ETFs by Spider and Vanguard, XLB and VAW. Industrial sector is next on the list. The industrial sector includes businesses that generally involve the use of heavy equipment. Transportation stocks such as airlines, railroads, and logistic companies can be found within this sector. Also, companies in aerospace, defense, construction, and engineering industries are also included to industrial sector. And here's more. Companies that making building products, electrical equipment, and machinery also fall into this sector. And guess what are the largest US industrial stocks? If you said Boeing, this is right. Boeing is included to this sector and Union Pacific. And popular ETF industrial select sector Spider Fund under ticker XLI. And the next market sector is utilities sector. The utilities sector encompasses just about every different type of utilities company you can think of. Within the sector, You'll find utilities specializing in making electrical power available to residential and commercial customers, as well as specialists in natural gas transmission and distribution. Other utilities are responsible for delivering water to customers, while some utility companies engage in more than one of these different subspecialties. In addition, independent producers of power and renewable electricity also land in the utility sector, even though they don't exactly resemble the traditional regulated utility. Utilities tend to be regional in scope, so you might have heard of Duke Energy in the southeast US, Consolidated Edison in the northeast US, and American Electric Power across much of the Ohio Valley and the southern Plains states. Next is healthcare sector. The healthcare sector has two primary components. The one component includes companies that develop pharmaceuticals and treatments based on biotechnology, as well as the analytical tools and supplies needed for the clinical trials that test those treatments. The other component encompasses healthcare equipment and services, including surgical supplies, medical diagnostic tools, and health insurance. United Health Group and Johnson & Johnson are the two stocks at the top of the healthcare sector. And the list of top ETFs in the healthcare sector starts with Spider's XLV and Vanguard's VHT tickers. And the next is financial sector. The financial sector includes businesses that are primarily related to the handling money. Banks are a key industry group within this sector, but you'll also find insurance companies, brokerage houses, consumer finance providers, and mortgage-related real estate investment trusts among financials. This sector includes the most expensive stock of Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, as well as financial giant JP Morgan Chase, which are among the best stocks known in the financial sector. And here are the ETF tickers from Spider and Vanguard. And the seventh sector in our list is consumer discretionary sector. The consumer discretionary sector covers goods and services for which consumer demand depends upon consumer financial status. For example, if you make $50,000 per year, probably you will buy a different car from someone who makes $50 million per year. This sector includes companies that sell higher priced items like automobiles and luxury goods, as well as leisure products. You'll also find both brick-and-mortar and e-commerce based retail companies in this category, along with hotel and restaurant stocks. The well-known Amazon and McDonald's are among the biggest stocks in this sector. But if you want to invest in ETF of this sector, here's XLY from Spider and VCR from Vanguard. And the next one is consumer staple sector. The consumer staple sector includes goods and services that consumers need regardless of their current financial situation. The category includes companies in the food, beverage, and tobacco industry, as well as household and personal care products. You will also find retail companies that specialize in selling staples, such as supermarkets in this group. Coca-Cola and Procter & Gamble are two of the most valuable consumer staple stocks in US stock market. And here are ETF tickers from Spider and Vanguard, XLP and VDC. And now let's review information technology sector. The information technology sector covers companies involved in the different categories of technological innovation. Some companies focus on creating software or providing service related to implementing technological solutions, while others are more involved in building the equipment, components, and hardware that make tech possible. Information technology also includes makers of semiconductors and the equipment used to produce semiconductor chips. Apple and Microsoft have been switching back and forth at the top of the list of large US stocks in the informational technology sector. And probably you know these ETFs, it's Spider's XLK and Vanguard's VGT. And next one on the list is communication services sector. This sector is the newest of the GICS sectors and includes a couple of major areas that used to be part of other sectors. Telecommunication services providers, including both wireless telecom networks and providers of landline services, make up one wing of the sector. At the other end are media and entertainment companies, including media like television, radio, interactive media via the internet, and other new forms of communication. Social media giant Facebook and search engine pioneer Alphabet are among the biggest stocks in communication services. And Spider's ETF is under ticker XLC, while Vanguard's ETF is VOX. And the last sector for today is real estate sector. The real estate sector generally includes two different types of investments related to the real estate. Some stocks in this sector are responsible for developing new real estate projects and then managing them by obtaining tenants for various spaces within the project property. In addition, most real estate investment trusts, which are special tax-favored business entities that operate in various areas of the real estate industry, also get counted as within the real estate sector. Among the top stocks in the real estate sector, you'll find cellular communications tower specialist American Tower and major shopping malls owner and operator Simon Property Group. And here are the ETFs XLRE from Spider and VNQ from Vanguard. If you are interested in a certain sector but aren't ready to invest in a specific company within this sector, you can still participate in sector investing. Like I was listing above, seek out lower risk investments like ETFs that are specifically tied to a sector. Actually, this sector investing plays an increasingly important role in the strategies that most investors use today. And if you made a decision to invest in ETFs with eToro investing platform, you can buy these ETFs at zero commission. Interested in registering? You can find the sign up link in the description. And let me know in the comments, in your opinion, what sector has the most potential in the nearest future. And then let's discuss. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be aware of new videos. Bye!